11. Have you ever done anal? Come close so my mom doesn't hear me. Welcome to my channel. My name's Kayla. Hair's a mess. Like, I don't know what to do with it. Should I have it on this side? Like this side? Like, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A. So you guys ask me questions on Instagram and I'm just going to be answering them. I do a Q&A once every like few months, or I try to anyways, because I want you guys to get to know me better. So yeah, want to see me answer your questions and just keep on watching. I do have about 13 questions that I picked from. Picked ones that I haven't answered yet in any of my Q&As, because I do feel like I keep re-answering the same questions and you guys like don't want to fucking hear that shit. So yeah, the first question is, who would you choose, Alex or your twin? And Kelsey asked this. Why would you do this to me? So Alex is my boyfriend. Of course I love him. We've been together a year and 5 months. Like, I love him, but of course my twin sister I would have to choose, because she's my twin and like we were in the same womb together. We grew up together. Yeah, my twin for sure. Shelby asked the first time you her. I have a whole ass story time. If you guys want to watch that, I'll link it down below, about losing my virginity. The first time I fucked her. Okay, this is juicy. Not the first time but the first time I got fingered. Hurt, but the first time I fucked didn't hurt that bad because, you know, he popped my cherry while he fingered me. So it didn't hurt that bad, but don't recommend. Save it for somebody that you care about. Weirdest, funniest. That's awkward. Okay. Weirdest, funniest sex moment. Okay, I have a lot. Because my mom's in the room and like I don't want her to hear this. Like, she knows I lost my virginity, but like talking about it, like I don't want her to hear. Hopefully she doesn't watch this. It would have to be the one time. I feel like everyone does it eventually, but I farted. We were having sex. Love that for me. And Shaylee asked that. For how do you cope with your insecurities? Cheyenne asked this. I will tell you guys what I'm mainly insecure about. So it would have to be how small my lips are. It used to be my height, but I honestly don't give a fuck about my height. Short girls winning. My acne scarring. I honestly have a lot, but how do I cope with them? I wear makeup to like kind of embrace it or like cover it, however you want to look at it. I used to get bullied, so I couldn't cope with it very well, but now I'm not in school and I'm not hanging around people, so I kind of just do me. And what makes me feel better about it is that my boyfriend, like, my cat's right there by the way, boyfriend just kind of makes me feel better about it, because like he loves me for he loves me for who I am and like what I look like. So I think that's kind of how I cope. One of my biggest insecurities too is my anxiety. It's my anxiety, because when you tell people that you have anxiety, they kind of just blow it off and think it's in your mind and that you're like making that shit up. Anxiety is real, but that's definitely my biggest insecurity, probably mentally. So I just kind of cope with it myself and just let it go and don't let people get to me when they say shit about it. Marina asks, were you anxious for your road test and how did you deal with it? I was so anxious for my road test. Getting my permit, I was scared as fuck. I passed with 100. I didn't get any other questions wrong, so that made me feel better about the road test, actually driving and taking the test. I was very anxious for it. Everyone is, I think, because, you know, you have a million thoughts going like, I'm gonna fuck up, like I'm not gonna turn my turning signal on, I'm gonna do this and do that wrong. I dealt with it because in the end, if you don't pass, you can take it again. You only have to wait like, what, 3 days to take it again. Retake it until you're finished, until you pass it. And I dealt with it because in my mind, I was like, if I pass and do a good job, I'm going to get my license. I need my license. I'm gonna have freedom. I can do what I want, which is not the case because I don't have a car. Don't have a car, you can't get places. So I had a huge anxiety attack before I took my road test, and it wasn't a fun time. But once I got in the car, I honestly like didn't have anxiety anymore. The woman was nice, but sometimes she like wasn't. She was just kind of like weird. Yeah, I was very scared. Your name's Alpha. I don't know if it's just your Instagram name, but he asked, do you wish you graduated? That's funny you asked that because my sister's graduation party is today and that's why I'm ready. But I'm going to graduate either do an online school or get my GED. Either way, like, I'm going to graduate. Do I wish I graduated like with my class? Sometimes. I've never been like smart in school. No matter how hard I studied or anything, like I just couldn't get anything right. Like I would go take a test, think that I'm gonna get like a 90, and I would end up getting like a 32. So it's my life. I just wasn't a school person. I love to learn and stuff. I just couldn't do it, if that makes sense. Do I wish I graduated? Yes. It's going to happen though. 7, dope_love asks, what made you get your tongue pierced? Honestly, because I've ran out of every other piercing. Like, I've had my medusa, my nose, my cartilage. I've had everything pierced. But a tongue, like, I think it's cute, and nothing, like, specifically made me get my tongue pierced besides the fact that I ran out of piercing ideas. So, yeah. What is your biggest turn on? Honestly, veins. People think this is retarded as fuck. But, like, big veins. My boyfriend's arm, like, muscles and like their veins are popping out. I don't know, is that fucking weird? If you are the same way, then let me know down below so I'm not alone. 9, what color is your favorite underwear? So they are like yellow with stripes and they're floral print and they just feel so good. I love them. I got them from Zoomies and they're just like that fabric that you can't even feel that they're on, but you can. I don't know, I just really like them. 10, have you ever had a crush on a family member? Yeah. Oh, my cousin.
No.
I didn't know he was my cousin. It's a long story. Technically, he's not my cousin, but then again, like, he is. I liked him. I thought he was cute and stuff. I almost dated him. I know, that's fucking awkward. I found out he was my cousin, and yeah, I was like, fuck that shit. No, shit happened. 11. Have you ever done anal? Okay, let me come close so my mom doesn't hear me. No, I have never done anal. But has it actually slipped in there? That's another story. Have you ever gotten drunk that you passed out? Well, I have drinking before. I wouldn't say a lot, but I've drinking like enough to get drunk, I think. I've just never gotten drunk. I don't like feel alcohol when I drink it. I love Smirnoff. Like I will drink it and I just don't feel it or get drunk. I just like the taste of it, so I drink it. So yeah, I've never been drunk to the point that I passed out. And my biggest fear is passing out. So maybe I just like don't let myself pass out. Or in my mind, I'm like, I don't drink enough to pass out. I don't know. And the last question, how long is the longest that you and Alex? This is so awkward. He's gonna hate me for this. The longest I would have to say would be like 20 minutes. I don't know for a fact. I don't count. I don't even like think about the time when I'm doing that. Yeah, I think that would have to be like 20 minutes. But yeah, guys, that is the end of my video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Leave your request below. Subscribe. Make sure when I do another Q&A, you guys ask me the questions so you can meet my next Q&A video. Thank you to everyone who did ask me questions. I really appreciate it. I didn't get a lot, but honestly, I think these questions were worth talking about. Stay happy. Bye, guys.
Your baby mama, she gon' do that baby mama.